You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Hello, my grateful gigglers. It is the month of gratitude.
Yep, timely.
Timely.
Be in the present.
Being in the present. Thinking
Stuff.
stuff.
Thinking about stuff and just...
There's been some drama.
Mm-hmm.
I had a good run. I had a really good run with my fashion choices.
Mm-hmm.
People started to say that I was a visionary.
Yep. You're not afraid to be yourself.
I'm afraid to be myself.
She takes a risk.
She's a
unique.
good risk taker. Like, she takes risks, but we love her for
whatever.
that.
She's not like everyone else. She like does her own thing. I saw a lot of that.
And I wore a dress at the Teen Vogue party. No, I'm just kidding. It was L Women in Hollywood party. And I posted it. And
I think Teen Vogue went out. No, I think 17 went out. Anyway, one of them.
One of them.
Print is dead, except for How to Giggle. Which you can get for any where
Which
you
I have a
buy
story
books.
about. You guys, we have so many stories today. But yeah, I wore this dress and the gigglers were, the nation was divided. Oh, you wouldn't even say
I was actually going to say I think it was unanimous. It was. Here's my question.
Because you didn't comment, did you? Which, that's how you know it's bad.
Oh my gosh. Looking through, no Paige comments.
But you know what Paige is doing? She's scrolling.
I'm collecting my thoughts. I'm saving it for the pod. Here was where I was taken aback. The bow in your hair.
That was a last minute decision. Wait, do you think that was the one? Because I think
it sealed your fate.
I thought it was cunty. It's this
Yeah.
small designer who's like the shit.
That's another thing that people don't talk about enough. You're always taking small brands, small designers, trying to put them on a pedestal, trying to
I'm
uplift
supporting
women.
female-run businesses,
Yeah.
and you
Where
guys are tearing them down.
I'm like, have you seen the Zara window today? You know?
So this is Mila Sullivan, might be Mila, and I loved it because it had, people were calling it a tampon, but it had this like red, which is very Hollywood to me, and like the lace, and yeah, the lace kind of looked nude on top. Without the bow, I think it really was good. Last second, it was brought up, do we throw the bow in? And you know when you're just walking out the door and you're like, yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
It's a little glitter.
Yeah.
That's how
You're
it
the
happened.
opposite of Coco Chanel. You're like, before you leave the house, add at least 3 things.
That literally is what happened.
Yeah.
Everything was done and then we put it on. I thought you would appreciate me trying to do a little girly bow,
Yeah.
but bows I guess aren't.
You know what's funny is like I'm always like, bring back Joan Rivers. Like
Yeah.
everyone's afraid to say something. And
Yeah.
then when it's us, I'm like, oh, that was mean. Like I'm like, oh yeah. And they hit me right
Wait, but you know what?
there.
That's why you didn't comment on my photo, because you didn't want to kick a dead horse.
There's one thing the internet
the
loves,
quote,
and
right?
it's
Piling on.
group mentality.
Yep.
And so if I did a comment that was less than favorable,
You would have lit a fire that we could have never unfired.
yeah, I could have never put
But
that
your
out.
silence was loud.
Deafening.
Loud. I was at one point where I was like, did I miss her? Did I miss it? And then I was like, oh, she's mad. I was like, she is livid.
Well, there's a lot of things about it that weren't me. So you're already starting me at a negative. Okay, you know I hate lace.
You do?
Yeah, I hate lace. You know I hate lace. You know I hate like multiple colors
You hate
in one
multiple
thing.
colors,
So
yeah.
like you already put me at a bad. Why would you do that?
But you know
You
what?
know what? I'm upset
I
about
feel
you
like
wanted to be happy.
I crave, like, it was too calm for too long.
You love
love a little
here's
chaos.
the other thing that I think that people insult me and give you a compliment that I do actually think is true. I love a trend. I love being influenced. I
Yeah.
love seeing a girl and being like, oh, I can recreate that outfit.
Yeah.
That was such a good idea. You have amazing personal style. You only go by what you like and what you think looks good and what you think is cool. So, and I think that's a great thing.
I also have a unique body type. It's a very pear, and it's hard to pull off a lot of trends. Like, I can't wear a blazer dress. You love a blazer dress.
I love a blazer dress.
My labia is just flapping
Yeah.
around. Like, my butt doesn't fit.
Yeah, like anything I get, I'm like, what if we made it mini, it'd be better.
Yeah, like I can't, everything I'm like, I need it to be longer because of my booty. But I digress. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I actually have a funny story. Okay. I actually have a couple funny stories, I think. My first story is
wait, tell me a story.
so the other day I got an email. Yeah, I think an email or a
God,
text.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, on a Wednesday at 2 p.m. I'm napping. How dare you? I get an email or a text, whatever, from Gmail, like, hey, your email was logged on from another phone, from another computer, like whatever. And if there's one thing I take seriously, it's cybersecurity. Yeah. Okay, I'm very Ubers and cybersecurity top on my list.
That's so funny because I'm like, that's none of my business.
Oh, I've screenshotted, sent into Chat GPT. Like, is this a real email? Is this a real website? Like, I'm very weary.
No, you remember when like Dior emailed me for a collaboration and I forwarded it to my agent? They were like, yeah, the Dior doesn't want it. I go, it happened. It happened. They're like, no, it's DEOR. They don't want you.
Okay, so I get that email. And so immediately I'm like, oh my God, this is like, and I don't know how to check like, oh, is that my phone? Whatever. I'm just like changing my password. So I go on and change my password, like whatever.
How many passwords can one person have?
I mean, I write it down in my phone. So if someone took the phone, it's like I'm
it's under
combusting.
passwords.
Yeah. So then a couple days goes by and my mom comes into town and whatever. And she says to me, I can't see your emails anymore. And I'm like, my emails? And I'm thinking she's like getting the word wrong. I'm like, what do you mean like my texts aren't going through? Like she's like getting her hair and makeup done. She goes, no, your emails. I can't see your emails anymore. I go, how were you looking at my emails? And she goes, you gave me your old iPad. You never signed out of your emails. And the other day I got signed out of your emails. And I go, wait, what if you open something and I didn't open it and then I miss it? And she goes, well, come on, I respect your privacy.
Oh, you clearly do.
And she goes, I only click on things you've already clicked on.
Wait, I'm obsessed that from 8 to 10 p.m. every night, Kim has her shows, and by shows, it's going through Paige's junk mail.
I go, what are you looking for? She goes, I like to see how you respond. I like to see how other people respond. I like to see what jobs you're doing. I go, oh. I was so taken back. But the best part about it was that like she was confused on why I was confused. And the end of the conversation was when I come home from Thanksgiving, I'll re-sign into my email on her iPad.
Wait, now I'm mad that my mom isn't in my emails because now I feel like, does my mom even
everyone
care?
better be on their toes because I don't think you realize my mom is also reading it.
Your mom is reading everyone's emails. Wait, this is so
And she had notes. And she had
That's
notes.
like when you're little and you're on the phone with someone and then you hear like a noise and you're like, is someone on the line?
I was so taken back, and especially because I was at a Daphne photo shoot and people were talking about like going home for the holidays and people were like, oh, I get a hotel when I go home so that I don't like burden my family and like stay with them. And I look at my mom from the corner of my eye and she's like, oh no, get a hotel.
You're like, I made my parents switch with me. I have their bedroom.
I'm like, my mom is in my emails.
Well, I didn't realize that I share location with my mom. And that's the thing, they don't tell you. So like,
yeah, no, I knew that.
Thank God she has it though, because I don't want to text her every time I land.
Well, that's the thing. It makes their life easier for us to share our locations because they're like, now when I text my mom, like I landed, she goes, I know.
But also you as a mom, you're gonna be.
I'm chipping them. I'm microchipping them. I'm sorry.
When you said I'm Russia, that was one of the funniest lines.
I am Russia.
That was one of the funniest lines you've had in a long time.
I think it's growing up because I feel like we are similar. We grew up in a household where like we love our dads. Our dads are great. Like totally, they're like patriarch. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
but our moms are in charge.
Yeah.
So like if
my dad's a personality hire.
No,
add some color or get out. Like, unless you're adding a little light to the room, I don't need your shit.
My dad comes in for dramatic effect.
Yes.
But my mom is in control. Like anything serious, you're asking our moms.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so anyway, so I'm just like, that's how my household will be run because, sorry, men are a little bit dumber. My dad is dumber. He's not as skilled. He doesn't know what's going on.
I was just with my extended family, my brother, his wife, and their 2 kids.
Yeah.
I was the fun aunt.
Yeah.
When I tell you we went off, we woke up. First of all, Lois wakes me up and wants me to read immediately, read a book to her, which should be a torture device. Have you ever tried to read the second you woke up? I'm like, well,
absolutely not. No.
She literally wakes me up with this huge book and she's like, read it to me. And then she knows she memorized the book. So if I'm
out at 3rd grade. Once they come home past 3rd grade, sorry, I can't help anymore.
No, but like obviously I was like skimming the words. I'm not reading a full paragraph. I was like, let's get to the gist of it. And she was like, you missed a sentence. And I was like, I'm obsessed with you. Keep me on my toes.
You're like, look at the pictures, Lois.
So I was in Indiana, which look, there's a culture there. But I also, this happens to me all the time. My opener, Allie Colbert, jokes that I interact with people where it seems like it's their first day on planet Earth. I like attract that energy. Like it's their first time interacting with someone. So I tell Lois, let's go get smoothies because I'm fun.
Yeah.
So I go to get a smoothie and I look at the lady and I was like, I'll have the strawberry banana, add peanut butter, please, because I'm fun.
Right.
She looks at me. Tell me if I'm crazy. She looks at me and just goes, almond butter. In that moment, I'm like, okay. So many things could be happening right now.
Are you suggesting?
Are you suggesting it? Did you not hear me and you thought I said almond butter? Or are you saying you don't have peanut butter and you're going to replace it with almond butter?
Yeah.
So then I go back at her because
you're like,
I just go, peanut butter. That's what I said, peanut butter. And Lois is just looking at me and I go,
yeah,
don't worry, Auntie Hannah, I'll handle this. And the woman, I swear to God, looks at me and goes, almond butter.
Oh.
So then my heart starts, my heart rate goes up.
She added extra
She said
syllables.
almond butter. So then I said, I'm so sorry. Are you saying that you don't have peanut butter and you replace with almond butter? And she looks at me and she just nods her head. But I'm like with a full family. I'm with my family.
Yeah. So you're in that moment.
Mother.
As far as she knows, that's your child.
That's my child who is looking at her mother to see how she handles adversity. So my heart's beating and but I'm like, I'm funny. So I put my card in. I turn to my brother after I go, did I almost fight that woman? And he goes, that was fucking crazy. And I'm like, did I say it weird? Like, is it me?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's not you. Then we go to Barnes & Noble's, obviously, with our smoothies and trying to find how to giggle.
I look in every airport.
Haven't found it.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I'm like, this is the one. I'm like, sure, there's a giggler here that's like this.
I walk in, I'm like, everyone's staring at me. Everyone's like, that's a girl in the book.
They know I'm looking for my book.
That's a girl in the book. But I walk in and I'm all like shy and I'm like, let's try to find it. Can't find it on our own. But Barnes & Noble is fucking huge. And also like, I don't know what our book is under. Like self-help or like, who knows?
What genre
is it considered new?
Can't put us in a box.
Best-selling? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I haven't been in Barnes & Noble's in a while. So I was like, oh, I know how to find it. They have that like table with the computer where you like put the book's name in. So I'm like, come on, Lois. And I go in and put the book's name in. I hear, ma'am, that's for employees only. So then I look at that and I'm like, I look like I'm about to like rob Barnes & Noble.
Let me just, okay, there it is.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then I look at my brother again and I'm like, am I
the problem?
He's like, yeah, you are the problem. So Lois is like,
who knew those were for employees?
I now thinking back, it was always an employee that would like write it, but it was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like at least have a sign.
Sorry, a girl wants to take charge.
But this is why I don't leave my house.
No. Literally, I said that the other day. I forget what I was referring to. And I was just like, and this is why I don't go home.
This is what happened. Then Lois got her nails done, which was the cutest thing ever, manicure, pedicure. And she's obsessed with sparkles. And she does this thing where she goes, Hannah, tell me a story. You should have seen. I got her so excited. I said, this little girl.
You can just make up stories on your own. Like
She literally would be like, tell me a story. And you started with saying there was a little girl and her
and they're
name.
like locked in. And she's like, and I'm
It's
sad.
literally her being like, give me gossip. I go,
Yeah.
there's a little girl. And I'll be like, and her name was Lois. And you know when they get that face where they're like, oh my God, like this is going to be
this is,
so
like, the
good
best
about me.
ever.
And I go, and she had superpowers because everything she touched turned to sparkles. I swear to God, she went, she gasped. And I said, I'm about to freak you out
She's
right
like,
now.
No, I'm gagged right now. Keep
She's
going.
like, "Oh, more." And then her favorite color is purple. And I go, and then one day it turned purple also. And she was like, I am freaking out.
I just need to point out on the pod that you do also have a nephew.
Bobby.
Yeah.
But this podcast is for women.
Okay.
No, Bobby is actually the cutest ever. Well, then we bring them to it's called Sky Zone.
Okay.
This is what people do in the suburbs. There's a lot of
Is
creative
this the
things.
trampoline place?
The trampoline place.
Mm.
So I'm like,
Sorry, I'm breaking my neck.
I was like, let's go. Get there. And immediately I'm like, I'm going to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Lois is having the time of her life. She's somersaulting, which I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to do here, but whatever you want. Bobby is just like bopping around,
Yeah.
the cutest ever. And I feel like I was going to puke. And then there was a like Ninja Warrior type obstacle course.
Mm-hmm.
The way I quit, so like,
Really?
no, well, because my body weight is all hips down.
Yeah.
So I have no upper body strength and my fingers are really short and fat.
Mm-hmm.
So like there was one thing where you had to like monkey bar it and like, you know, they try and they fall. I just calmly fell down.
Okay, next Hannah and Paige try because I feel like I low key
You
would be phenomenal at
swinging.
it.
Okay, we have to do.
What's it like? Like, okay, now that because you're not the parent and you're like the aunt, you're a little removed.
Mhm.
Seeing like Lois and Bobby, like, would you rather have a girl or a boy? Like, what looks easier?
Lois is observant.
Yeah.
Lois doesn't let you lie
She's
to her.
self-aware.
Lois says why. Where Bobby is just happy to be there.
Yeah, he's like happy to be involved. Got a snack.
It's literally art. Like
Yeah.
think of your parents. Like
Yeah.
like it's always the same.
My dad was talking to, I think it was like my brother's girlfriend's mom,
Mhm.
and he was just like saying he was talking about like having kids or something, and he looks at her and he was like, "Well, I'm a girl dad." Cute. My dad has
You
a
have a
son.
son.
Has a full son. I'm like, girl dads are for dads who only have daughters, Dad. I'm like, I know you feel that, and I feel it
We
for
have
you.
the same father.
I go, you can't say that.
My
to other
father's
people."
like Facebook photo is a photo of me.
He's
Just
like,
me.
He's like, no, but I am. I'm
You know
a
what
girl
they call
dad.
it? We're the password kids.
Yeah.
We're the password
If
kids.
my dad had to keep passwords, and my mom obviously keeps them, I would be the password child. But another great example, my dad doesn't know. You ask him any password, he's like, a what? A what?
My favorite, because the holidays are coming along, I love looking at my dad being like, do you know what this is?
Yeah,
No, because you
like,
were not involved in any of the shopping.
anything.
But guess who got a gift for you? Me. You get mom to do all of it.
No, I love it. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I literally thought I was like going crazy. You know, like when you go on TikTok and it's like Mandela effect and it's
Yeah.
like things, whatever. And like, usually I'm like, okay, there's like an explanation for that, or like it changed over I really started to get scared the other day to the point where I called my mom.
And she's like, yeah, I see it.
She,
On the-
she
on
was like, I
iPad.
don't know what you're talking about. I thought Thanksgiving was always the third Thursday
Oh, this is above my pay grade. That's none of my business.
of November.
I wait for someone to tell me it's next week and then I do it.
But it's not. It's
the
always been the
28th.
last Thursday
Oh.
of the month.
Who
And
does-
people are like, if you think that it was the third Thursday, you're in a different timeline. And so like I'm genuinely convinced I'm on a different timeline.
I thought it was always the 28th.
Is it?
I don't know. No, don't listen to me.
It's the 27th this year.
Yeah,
That I
It's the
know.
27th this year, but I always thought it was the third Thursday. I got my tooth done.
Let me see.
Sorry, that
It looks sweet. It looks so different.
Wait, okay, wait. It doesn't, but also
It does. Do you feel better?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Okay, so I got a veneer just on this tooth next to my front tooth, but I didn't get my tooth shaven down.
You got a
because it was
veneer, but not on the front tooth, on this one.
this one.
Okay. I couldn't
Dr.
tell.
Eric Chazen, Madison Dental. He's been my dentist for 10 years.
Wait, did they
He's the
shave it
best.
down?
No, because my tooth was so pushed back. He was like, I can just glue on the veneer to your tooth and it'll be like the result you want. and I'm obsessed. And
You
I
have
love
been
him.
pretty smiley lately.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, I love my smile now.
She
No, it
goes
was
full
really
teeth all the
annoying
time.
me though.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, when I got Invisalign, you always have that moment where you're like, would you do anything? And the lady was like, yeah, like there's one tooth that there I could like put some more tooth there.
So I'm going to do Invisalign on the bottom and my top. Like, I'm good. I feel good. And he's like, and I don't need to see you now for a while. And I'm like, okay.
You love
I love
a
the
doctor.
dentist.
A dentist, you love a dermatologist. That's where you feel alive.
The doctor says, like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to make you come back in, like, next week. I'm like, no, I'm sad.
No,
I love my appointment.
I told you I went to get a facial and they were like, to book a laser, you have to like book again. And I'm like, you will never see me again.
Yeah. No, I
Ever.
love a follow-up.
You love
I love a follow-up appointment. They're like, and we're just going to need to see you back. I'm like, and I'm here. I'm here.
You go, just us two besties.
Honestly, that's like one of the biggest reasons why I was like, I could never leave New York City. I'm like, all my people are here.
No, well,
like all my doctors.
Whenever I go to the doctor, I'm always like, I should do this more often.
Yeah.
But like I told you I was talking to someone from LA and they were like, who's your anti-aging doctor? And I was like, I don't have a doctor.
Wait.
I don't have a doctor.
That's so LA, but what were they referring to? Because I wish you got more information on that.
Emails.
Gigglers, it's officially gift swap season.
I'm so
And
excited.
me and Hannah have gifts for each other from Ulta Beauty. And you're my favorite person to get a gift from and also give a gift.
Why?
Because I like to see your thought process. You know, I like to see.
But also I love Ulta because there's so many different things I could pick.
And you can really get something for everyone.
Whether it's your skincare obsessed girl, whether the one who likes to put on makeup for a fancy event.
Fragrances. They have a ton of fragrances.
Yes, it's just your ultimate gifting destination. Also, I love an app. They have a great beauty app where I could just boop, 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 boom, boom. Can I be your gift?
Yes.
Actually, let's swap.
Swap.
You go first. Okay.
You know I love like good packet. You know I love this.
I know. You would wear that as like a purse to an event. I got you the Clinique Black Honey Vault. So Black Honey is kind of their like iconic shade that they've known about forever.
I feel like it really does look good on everyone. These are my favorite.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why? Because these are like a little nostalgic.
I know. I also feel like you will have like 6 lip glosses in your purse and you still need more. Like you like to have options.
I don't leave the house unless I have like 3 options for lip.
And also like people don't talk about changing your lip midday. Sometimes you change with the mood.
Like so many people are like, does it last all day? It's like, well, maybe it doesn't because I'm going to throw a different look at 2 p.m.
Exactly. Especially when you have outfit
set.
changes, you need lip changes.
Wait, and then you can legit use this.
Yeah, it's really cute.
This is a great gift. I love something that comes in like a little set and it's like the gift is already practically wrapped.
And silver's in. Let's see what Paige got me. So you think I smell? I love Sol de Janeiro.
Sol de Janeiro is the best. And also, you're a driver now. So like you actually have to keep sprays in a car because it's just like a rite of passage.
So you could spray this
anywhere. Anytime.
Because it's a mist.
Well, yeah.
And it has, oh my God, fresh guava nectar, sunlit orchid, and sensuous pink musk. Is that what you think about me when you think of me?
Pink musk? Yeah, it is. And that's the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 48. It's one of their best sellers. I like to call it the pink one because I think it's the prettiest one. Also, when you walk into Ulta Beauty, you can obviously find a gift, but you might discover something new for yourself. Like there's always new skincare to discover.
What I always say, one for you, one for me. That's how I do my Christmas shopping. Or you forget that you only got stuff for you and you didn't get stuff for everyone else. And that's something that's okay. It's something I'm working on.
We love how easy Ulta Beauty makes holiday shopping. There's a set for everyone. There's gifts for yourself. And they just make it so easy because not only can you go in store, but you can also shop online.
And in the Ulta Beauty app.
And this little swap moment was brought to you by Ulta Beauty and Acast Creative. Wait, another thing I saw on TikTok, which is really blowing my mind. It was this like news outlet in Canada, and it was this woman who, I forget what her like exact job is, but it's like the study of like certain animal species. And she was saying that in the past 10 years, raccoons are making a really intense play to be domesticated.
Well, was it because they're starting to become cuter?
Their snouts have changed.
They're smaller.
Because they're smaller. It's easier for them to get food, I think, because so many people are feeding them. And they said this was like similar to what cats did. They just like hung around more. And we're like, hey,
Wait.
I can come in. But also, speaking of Russia, last pod we were talking about it. They're domesticated in Russia. Like if you ever get like a random Russian TikTok, they have fucking raccoons as pets. They take them to the grocery store
but
and
don't
stuff.
raccoons have thumbs?
I
Chris,
think they do. I think raccoons do have opposable thumbs.
That's your child. Like those are furry humans.
Here's the thing. I really feel like it's a hybrid between a cat and a dog, kind of. Because it's cat-like, where it's like taking things with its hands. But it's also like dog-like because it's like
it's messy.
yeah, it's like, hey.
I mean, don't tempt me with a new animal that I could domesticate.
Yeah, I'm just like in 15 years, like if someone was like, here's your pet raccoon.
Well, did you hear people are really upset about how pigeons are treated in New York?
I have seen some discourse about the pigeon
discord? Because pigeons back in the day were
renowned. They worked for the government.
They were women in STEM.
Literally.
Yeah, they were
They
how
were the
people
postal
communicated.
service.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
That's how they communicated.
And now we're just like idiots.
And now we're like, get out of the way. And every now and then, do you ever see a pigeon that's like walking with you? And I'm like, it could be us.
Well, you want to know what? I have a lot of pigeons that sit on my windowsill.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it was
They're gossiping.
It was specifically my windowsill, but those are Kitty's friends.
Yes, Butter loves, and they go like,
Yeah, they shit all over my windowsill, but
that's for another time.
Yeah.
I did something kind of adorable, and my brother and I went out to dinner together.
Just the two of you.
Which honestly, I don't know if we've
ever
done. Like, yeah, we'd hang out in college and stuff, but never like as adults.
Gary and I went out to dinner, just the two of us, not this summer, but the summer before. Because we were on vacation. My parents were like, we're not going to go. We don't feel well. You guys go.
Crazy.
And we looked at each other.
It's like you're not supposed to be alone with your sibling. Like that's when like weird bad things happen.
I saw a TikTok where it was like when my siblings crying and I pat their back because our parents never taught us how to console each other. There is something like inherently awkward with your sibling, but then it's like so not.
Yeah, it feels so familiar, but also so weird. Also because we left his wife and children at home. But we babysat the night before.
There's also like an overwhelming ick to it because you're like, people think we're on a date.
Well,
like that's disgusting.
This is the thing about me and my brother. He's blonde with blue eyes.
Yeah.
And he's a year and a half younger than me. We're very close, but because he lives in Chicago, it's been like different because I can't see him. But it was so funny. We get in the car and they drive differently in the Midwest. Like we were in a lane that wasn't moving and all the other lanes were moving. And you know, you're just in New York, like they'll kill a family to get ahead.
Yeah.
The car's like not going to the other lane, but my brother and I are both polite.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have someone in the car to be like,
they're
can
not
you
like racing to get home. They're like, this is life.
We had a reservation. They were just like, oh yeah, the traffic's bad. The traffic is bad. And I'm like, well, can we make some moves?
No, New York has definitely made me way more impatient than I feel like I
And I love how the Uber drivers, you'll be like, no rush. And they're like, it's okay. And then they just like.
They're like, really? Because I'm in one.
They're just in the bus lane. And you're like, actually, get ahead, motherfucker. Get ahead. So we get to the restaurant.
Wait, I was just going to say, so like walk us through it. Like, what did you guys talk about?
This is funny. So we're talking and then we end up being in like the worst traffic ever.
Yeah.
To the point where I was like, well, I think we've run out of stuff to talk about. And we still have a whole dinner together. So
it's funny because it's similar to like, I would assume that when my parents go out to dinner together, just the two of them, like, what are they talking about other than me? You know?
No, I know. Well, we love talking about the parents.
So it's the kind of the same thing because making fun of your parents with your sibling is like a different symbiosis.
I even was talking about like a memory I had and he was like, I was there. And I was like, you were? It's funny how your memories, like you don't remember fully.
Okay.
I'm like, you were in the car during that? And he's like, yeah.
A couple of years ago, it like, I don't know if it was like a therapist said this or like where it was, but it was like just because you and your sibling grew up in the same house with the same parents, the same amount of years, doesn't mean they had the same childhood experience as you.
100%.
And it it like kind of hurt my brain. I was like, wait, what do you mean you didn't experience that the way I experienced my dad very differently than my brother experienced my dad.
Yeah.
Like
he walked in the room, your dad didn't even say good morning.
No, like he was like a little bit more,
hello, my sweetie poopy.
Yeah, like a little bit more scared of my dad because they would like have to work together.
Oh yeah.
Where like if it snowed, my brother woke up knowing he had to shovel. Where I woke up knowing like hot chocolate. Like my dad's going to Dunkin' Donuts today. Like, you know, like everyone's getting munchkins. Like there's so many different things where like you realize you had a different experience.
But it's so cute to think of like the memories that just you guys had. Like I was like, do you remember that Mexican restaurant we'd eat at the corner?
Yeah.
And we'd eat everything. And then we lived up that block and my dad would go, okay, race. And he'd make us race on a full stomach full of Mexican.
Michael Vick.
Like,
Like,
literally, my
like,
dad, it was crazy. And then I would always win because I was older. And I'm like, was that? Because I loved winning. But I was like, that must have, after like the 40th time you lost, that must have hurt. So, and we would play football. And I, again, was bigger than him. And I would just knock him down.
It's so true. Siblings really are the only people that knew you as a child who also will know you as an adult. Like even some of your friends don't know what you were like when you were 3.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Also, Daniel's kids are the same age difference and look exactly the same as me and him.
Yeah.
So it's like watching us as kids. I try to explain to Lois, I'm like, what Bobby is to you, Daniel is to me.
Like kids.
I'm like, your dad is my little stupid brother.
Yeah, like does Lois know that her grandma is your mom? Probably not.
She is fucking smart though. You know, every now and then you're like, are you a fucking genius?
Yeah. Or are we in that situation where like, do you just think that because she's yours?
I'm so that person where I'm like, that was the most athletic thing any kid's ever done.
Or
like,
was it just like
kid ever?
A waste of our time?
She
Or was that spin move kind of ridiculous and not at all athletic, you know? But because she's yours, are you like, sorry,
also,
Lois is like...
You don't have any niece or nephews, do you? That you know of?
Not that I'm privy to.
I was explaining to Daniel, I'm like, that's my child. Like, it's my genes with someone else's genes.
The closest
that's my
thing
baby.
I have is like my cousin has kids, but they live in Chicago, so it's not even like I saw
It's also
them
weird
grow up.
my aunt and uncle, I'm like, yeah, like I like you guys, but like I don't realize I love Lois and Bobby more than anything. I mean, those are my kids. Like I'll steal them.
Yeah, like I don't have that. I don't have anything like that.
I'm really sorry about that. Daniel and I go to this like fancy restaurant in Chicago, and we get there. And they're like, it's a collaboration with an artist and food. And immediately Daniel
I checked out.
So there's these like tables that you stand, right? And they were like, okay, thank you so much for coming. This is the art. Make yourself comfortable. And they bring us like an appetizer. And I look at Daniel and I go, is there a reservation for like a standing table? Because everyone else is sitting and we're standing at this table. And I'm like, did you mess up and we're standing? And he's like,
I've never even heard of something like this.
No, but this is also my life. Every time I walk in, it's people's first day on earth.
So
it's my
true.
life. It's literally everything.
You get hit with the most random.
Everything is a Seinfeld episode. Yeah. And then he's like, I don't think so. And I go, why'd you say make yourself comfortable if we're standing here? Like, it makes it sound like we're going to be here for a long time. So then we start freaking out. We're like, are we at a standing table after being in traffic for 2 hours at this, like, it was one of those tasting menus that's like 3 hours.
I hate a tasting menu.
So then we're panicking. And then finally the lady was like, okay, now come with me. I'm like, that was unnecessary, whatever just happened. But we sit down and a woman comes up to the table and she goes, I'm so sorry.
Wait, I feel like that's a great idea for a restaurant in LA where it's like you like walk on your walking pad while you're eating. Like that is like a standing restaurant only.
A standing desk restaurant.
And you do squats. This
lady comes to the table and she goes, I just want to let you know there's a lot of dairy on this menu. And I go, like, I love a giggler with an entrance. Yeah. I love a giggler that has a line and is like, I'm going to get you. Meanwhile, my brother's literally looking like, what? And I'm like, it's just me and the girls. I go, I'm going to shit myself. Thank you. And my brother's, we're at a fancy restaurant. And I'm like, do you have a Lactaid? She's like, I actually do if you need. And I'm like, no, I'm going to raw dog this one. Thank you so much. And of course she's like, I'm so biased, but the gigglers are all like a hot, successful, smart, and funny, gorgeous. And she walks away. And that was iconic. And And then the guy comes and he's like, oh, we have some more recipes, some more options for add-ons. And they had like a $150 like ravioli.
$150 ravioli.
No,
What is in the middle
It's like
of
a
it?
truffle or something. A little truffle, I don't know. Mushroom. So my brother, the way he phrased this was so funny, but he goes, sorry, I didn't do a lot of research on the menu. Is how he started it. And I was like, oh my God. Because we're like kind of young to be at the restaurant. Like, it was all like old people.
Yeah.
And then he goes, how many like actual meals are there? And he leaves
Like
like
courses?
Courses, yeah. And then I'm like, damn, the way you started that, it sounded like you were about to be like, is this a Wendy's? Like, we're out of, so we're just like giggling. And then the guy puts down the meal and my brother looks at me and goes, almond butter. And then we're losing it. Like, we are losing
There's nothing
it.
better than a
callback?
callback, especially from like a sibling earlier in the day.
Because one thing about my brother, your brother's very, very funny.
Yeah.
My brother's actually quite stiff and professional and like the adults, like he's more mature than me. But after one drink,
Yeah, he's funny.
he's me. Like he's
Yeah.
so goofy. And then
Well, back to siblings have different experiences. Growing up with you were probably
someone had to hold it together.
so loud and like confident and like I'm gonna say this and this is funny that he was probably like, and that's her and this is me. I'm like a little
He's
bit more
reserved.
quiet. Yeah.
He's strong. He's sensitive. Beautiful, great man. So proud of that man. We support him in the arts. And then when you go to these tasting menus, the descriptions they have of everything.
Why
is-
did you guys pick a tasting menu
Well,
restaurant?
because he's like a foodie. Like he
okay.
loves like
I thought you like did it by accident.
it is kind of fun because you get to like Gordon Ramsay it. Like you taste it and you look at each other and you go, the acidity.
Yeah.
Really
You're like, is
softened
that
up."
a foam of some sort? There's always a foam
Is that
of
an
some
elderflower?
sort on a
There's always
tasting.
a
It's like,
foam.
you don't need to foam this.
There's always a foam. They love a foam.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like me adding a bow at the end. You didn't need it. Go back. But it was so funny because they describe these things. They'll be like, and then we got this rock from a mountain and fell and asked whatever. So then Daniel started like making up stuff because they talk about like, they'll be like,
There's so many skits that
He's
could
like,
be performed.
and the way we killed this was there was a ninja. There was no pain. The goat didn't see it coming, and its family was nowhere near it. Like there's just so many details about it. So he starts doing that.
That's so funny.
So we're just like giggling the whole meal, and
Yeah.
then the giggler was obviously coming in, adding riffs. So you had
you had a nice time.
I had a nice time with my brother.
Wait, that's so nice.
I had a nice time with my little brother. I also feel like you had an older brother, which is completely different dynamic.
experience.
I feel like they beat you up. Like,
Yeah. I'm beaten down.
like
I came out of the womb just tired.
like Lois is
Yeah.
the older one, and I'm watching Bobby will like annoy her, and she's not gonna beat him up. She'll just be like, Bobby, stop it. Where I feel like older brothers probably just like smacked you.
Yeah, they beat you down so badly that you have nothing left to give. You want to know what? I think that is why, like, in so many of my like dating relationships, that men have described me as like having a man's mentality, because there is so much shit that I don't care, that I'm like, I don't care. Like, shut up, whatever. And I think it is growing up with an older brother that like any emotional thing that I'd be like, and this is upset, he'd be like, shut up, no one cares, not a big deal, get over it. So I almost was like, okay, yeah, I don't care about that. If I had a sister, I don't think it would have been good for the world. I would have been so much more catty and calculating, I feel like, and like read into things, where like the majority of things in my life, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. There is positivity of having a brother in the household. It's fun to like throw a tampon at them.
Yeah. And I think my brother and I were a good amount of years apart, that I always felt like an only child. Like,
That's
I
so
never
funny.
felt like, because my brother was doing things, I couldn't, because it was
Yeah.
so opposite things.
Yeah.
He's so boyish.
Yeah.
And I'm so girly.
Yeah.
That we never overlapped.
It's my brother during high school. I went to 3 different high schools. Like I went for a tennis team. Then I went to Florida.
Yeah.
Then I went back, and my brother was like there. So I like left him for
Yeah.
a second when I was 14.
My brother, like, to this day, now mind you, I'm 33 years old. This man is 37. still will say, you abandoned me. And I'm like, when?
Because you went to New York.
And he's like, when you went away. And I go,
to
to
jail?
college? I'm like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, you moved to New York City. I'm like, to start my life? Like, but it really upset, like to this day, it really upsets him.
Gary has a Metro card. Like,
No,
you
I'm
can
like,
get here
I
too.
see you every weekend. You're at
Yeah,
my
you're
apartment.
in your apartment.
I see you more now than when you were in high school.
Do you know what's actually so freaking cute? My brother, I would like go to different schools because of tennis.
Mm-hmm.
My brother followed me to literally every school except when I went to Florida.
Did he
But,
like that?
He ended, I guess, I don't think there was.
We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked about it. Actually,
He
no
keeps
idea.
that actually to himself and his therapist. It's weird.
And then he went to Wisconsin with me.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wait, that is fun.
He followed me everywhere, but he had a whole different life.
There's also, I think, a different discourse with me and my brother because I was younger that like my whole life I was known as Gary DeSorbo's little sister. But now anywhere, like he's a lawyer. He'll be in court and a judge will be like, we watch your sister, you know? So like now he's Paige DeSorbo's brother and it's very jarring for him. He does not like
I don't want to put my brother on blast, but he's at a big company and he is doing everything in his power for people not to know that he's my
disassociate
brother.
with
Like literally he's so proud of me, but he does not want to be part of any of it.
No, I think, yeah.
Anyway, if there's someone with my last name of your company, that's my brother.
One thing I'd like to bring to the forefront.
Oh, yeah.
That I think that like AI needs to get on. People at Apple need to get on. Look, everyone's like, we don't need AI taking people's jobs. Totally. I completely agree with that. Let's use AI for things that we can actually use. Why can't I go into my pictures, into my photos album and type in exactly what I'm looking for and it not pull it up? Like I want to type in mirror selfie, red dress, purple shoes. Give me the picture.
It doesn't come up?
No, like they have
not
the
accurate.
search, but it's not accurate.
Yeah, like I'll put like mom and like it shows my dad.
Yeah, I'm like, pull her up. You
Pull
know
her
who
up.
she is.
You know who she is.
You know?
Do you ever search for cat photos?
Of course, Daphne's labeled in there, obviously, but like
No, you're
no,
right. For
honestly, now
outfits.
that I think about it, my mom was probably to my FBI agent in my phone, like, all good here. I got it. I've been monitoring your emails. We don't need you. You know, I'll send you the
Your
report.
mom is
Actually,
next level CIA intelligence. Like hire
I
that
can't
woman.
stop thinking about it.
Put her in the top level of the government.
Yeah.
It needs to be moms running things.
It needs to be more.
moms.
Like, you know how Vince Vaughn did that movie and it was like retired Italian grandmas and they like
Yes.
made a restaurant?
So cute.
It really should be like retired moms, just like
Dude, my retired mom
running some type of vigilante.
is so busy with, she has a knitting club. She
No.
has a fundraising club. She has a historical society. I'm like, Mom, at this point, get paid. Like,
No,
work.
I literally said to my mom the other day, I go, how did you work? You're so busy.
She's busier than me. I call my retired mom. I'm calling and she's like, "Can't talk right now, sweetie. Thank you. I'm running a new
Yeah.
fundraiser." Hangs
Or
up.
my mom will be out to lunch and she'll be like, sorry, I can't talk. I'm at lunch. You know Barbara? I have no idea who the fuck Barbara is. Yes, come on, you know her. I'm like, I'm like, I can't.
Who the fuck is Madeline?
No, that's literally how I feel when she's like, I'm out to dinner with, I'm
My
like,
mom says the knitting club is the craziest gossip ever. Because these bitches just go to gossip. Like they sit,
about like other people in the town.
they know
Their
everything.
husbands.
They know everything. And they're like, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "It's insane." But like it's hard to get into the
Any
knitting club.
swingers?
Oh, good question. Probably.
Yeah.
I have a story / I want to hear your take.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston,
Mm-hmm.
who we love, has a new boyfriend. Have you seen this?
I've seen snippets. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, but I saw he's like a good looking guy, but he does motivational.
And that's,
Yeah, what is it?
That's my
like for couples?
it's like a life coach
Okay, no.
situation. So look, I was with Allie, my opener, and we're before a show, this is what we do. She says, "What do you think about Jennifer Aniston's new man? He's so good looking."
Mm-hmm.
So I look, I see an older man. I said, "You know, that's my type."
Yep.
And then immediately I see something about like, "I am worthy" or something.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hold."
You go, let me stop you right there.
And I go, "I don't like this at all. It's giving Denise Richards' ex-husband." that energy. And I said, also, are you a relationship coach who's single? I don't like that. I don't like any life coaches. I don't want my life coach to be good looking either, because that means you're using an algorithm.
Manipulative.
But look, I don't know this man.
You need a life coach? You call my mom. I'll give you the number. Don't get scammed by these people.
Mom.
She'll straighten you right. That's my mom's favorite phrase. I'll straighten you right out.
Do I actually trust this guy though? Because he did manifest
Jennifer Aniston.
Maybe he does know something about manifesting. However, having a good-looking man look at the camera and tell you life advice gets me sick to my stomach.
Hannah,
and
preaching to the motherfucking choir.
And I don't want to like be so negative, you guys, but like whenever I've been depressed, what do? You buy like 3 self-help books that you'll never read.
Yep.
And then you like sign up for a class of like figuring out life. If you could just buy happiness, all of us would be happy. Yeah. You just have to like get a loan and then you're fine.
My thing with life coaches, and like no hate, no shade, but like a little, as a person seeking some type of guidance, why am I picking a life coach over a therapist who went to school?
Well, also
medical
life
school.
Coaches. If I'm a big podcaster, and I want to give advice on podcasts, that makes sense to me.
Totally.
What have you done in your life that you?
If I'm a drug addict. And I'm trying to overcome being a drug addict. You're a life coach. You were a drug addict. Totally. But like what other, not just like I'm going through a rough time, want to become a Pilates instructor vibe.
But this is what they do. Like a Tony Robbins.
I'm weird.
Is that his name? No, 100%. Because what he's done is created a multi-million-dollar business.
Motivational
to help people.
Yeah.
Where they make most of their money is from classes to teach other people how to be a life coach. Now, I don't know a lot of math.
That would be like if one day.
That's called a pyramid scheme.
That would be like one day if we were like, hey, the Giggly Squad has great advice. Pay for the episodes.
Yeah, well, or pay for us to give you lessons on how to become a big podcast. And then you don't become a big podcast, though. You just teach other people how to become a big podcast based on our knowledge of podcasting.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Allie's about to go, and Allie's like, no, but these people help you. Like, you ever like down and you see a quote? I'm like, these people steal other people's quotes, put their name under it, and put it with a nice font.
Anytime I see a good-looking man posting a motivational quote,
something went seriously wrong.
He's got financial issues. He's in the closet.
Weird stuff with his mom.
Weird stuff with his mom.
Very weird.
Very weird stuff.
Boundaries have been crossed. So I'm literally, and she's like, but I love the idea of self-help. I'm like, yeah, I love it. But when people start scamming you for money and like they're making money off people in their darkest time, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. I'm like, get on stage. I swear to God.
And I know the tone you get when you're really passionate.
And she I could tell she was like,
he's taking advantage of her.
And Allie was like, okay, I didn't realize you were so, but it was funny. Halfway through, at first she was upset, and then halfway through, she's like, I just want you to know, you're turning me on this. Like, I actually could be swayed with this right now. I'm like, and then I felt the momentum, and I'm going in. I'm like, this life coaching is fucked up. I hate it. Da, da, da.
I hope he's nice for her sake. Like,
the next day, I texted her and I said, hey.
Oh, this continued.
I said, hey, my astrologer.
Sorry about yesterday.
I said, my astrologer psychic is coming after the show and she is going to give us readings. And she goes, are you fucking out of your fucking mind? And I said, don't ask questions.
You just berated this man.
I said, don't ask questions. She goes, so you lost it on life coach, but you're making me talk to a psychic? I go, hey.
Different.
Don't yuck people's yums.
Yeah, different. Totally
We're
different.
on a journey together.
I have an appointment December 9th.
But you know what I say? I know that I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's true knowledge, is knowing that you don't know. And I'm not telling people that I know things. Allie did say I would be a great motivational speaker. Do you know why? I know I could do what they do. I'm like, I could literally do it tomorrow. I know how to do it. I have JV coach energy. I can get anyone from the dumps to be confident in themselves. I could be a relationship coach.
Wait, what's the team in high school where it's like, it's varsity JV and then they're like it's like there's another one.
After school?
No, it's like, you're like
sorry,
too
I was
small.
on varsity. I didn't know. Sorry,
you're too small.
Are you trying to say Pee-wee?
No, it's in high school.
Okay, yeah,
But it's like 8th graders.
Oh,
it's like varsity JV. Modified.
Oh, that was a made up thing they told you. Modified.
Okay, so every 8th grader was
Modified?
Yeah, there was like if 8th graders played and it was just 8th graders. I mean, I didn't play anything. I wasn't on it.
When I was 8th grade, I
but
was on
like I
varsity. but
heard
continue,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that.
No, that I would coach the modified
yeah,
teams.
yeah.
No, I love being a hype girl. I love making people feel better about themselves. But to make people pay
you
money,
for
it
it.
feels icky.
Yeah,
It
just
feels
get a
weird.
friend.
But then again, if you have psychic abilities, yes, charge
Yes.
people.
Totally.
And if you're making up your psychic abilities, that's on them.
Yeah.
Because that's on them for paying.
Well, I just am weary of like a man being a life coach because they lie a lot, you know? And
also, when is a man ever reflected?
no, and also like
I love how Chris thinks it's funny.
when am I ever going to a man for
I've-
life
when-
advice?
when-
you guys have been
When
fucking
has
it up for
something
so
ever
long.
when has something ever happened in your life and you thought, I'm going to call my dad?
No, never, not
Have
one
you
time.
ever been at a 4-way stop sign and been like, where do I go? A fork in the road.
The
I'm gonna
only
call my
time
dad.
I've called my dad in dire need is when my mom's getting her hair done and she physically can't pick up the phone. That is the only time that woman cannot take my calls.
Do you know who the only people I want life advice from?
Nana?
An 87-year-old smoker.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Which I feel like I embody.
You do. You do. You have an
I
old
feel like I have an old
nicotine soul.
Yes. I feel like I have the energy of an 85-year-old woman who smokes a cigarette
Yeah.
but still dyes her hair.
I don't want a handsome 47-year-old man talking to me about adversity.
Certainly not one that has longer hair that he can push back. Like
You know exactly what he looks like. It's grown a little bit. You know, he goes to the hairdresser and he's like, I want a little bit of a flow where I can
Stop,
kind of
I'm sick to myself.
No.
Stop, I actually
No.
vomit.
And I know that Jennifer Aniston like is about wellness. She loves smart water. She
Totally.
loves working out.
Mhm.
I feel like he might. He's not. But look,
You're just not loving it for her. We're gonna wait and see. We're not gonna speak ill of him.
there's
gonna-
worse people she could date.
Totally.
But like, if she's my friend, I would want better for her.
Yeah, I get it. I absolutely.
I don't
get
like it. I think it's scammy. I think it's scam.
Well, we'll have to just like wait and see. I think.
Apparently they're really happy.
Yeah. So whatever.
Apparently they're really happy together. I'll talk to a psychic to find out. Quick trend report, as you know, I like to do. Funnel necks. All the girls are in a funnel
Obsessed.
neck. What do you think?
Love.
It doesn't give like tortoise?
No, I love it. I love a funnel neck.
Well, do you remember Victoria Beckham in her documentary
Yes.
when she put on that jacket that covered her whole face with the
There
funnel
was like a
neck?
TikTok and it was like gay Halloween and it was like a guy and he was like just like I'm Victoria Beckham trying on her jacket and he just kept zipping it up and down. I love a funnel neck. I love Victoria Beckham.
I like a funnel neck because sometimes I get double chins, and if I have a funnel neck, I could like laugh.
See, like
no
stuff
one will
like
see it.
that, like trends like that, I love. It's like we're not going to be doing it for long, but
Yeah.
it looks cool. So why am I not going to buy a jacket with a funnel neck?
And I dabble with a trend that like is good with my face shape.
Totally.
Yeah. I watched a Zara Larson documentary on Amazon.
Hoops?
Exactly.
Zara Larson.
She has some of the
I don't know why I just yelled.
top. I know, I can hear you. She had some of the top songs like ever.
Okay.
I live my day as if it was the past. Live my day as if it was the past. Living life, no life, no summer. Living life the way I wanna.
Yes, and now I got it. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
She sings that song. She sings. Okay, you know.
yeah.
She sings all these top songs, but no one knows who she is. But she has like 5 of like the top songs of the last decade.
Why?
Great question. She's basically like, why are my songs so good, but no one knows who I am? And I think it comes down to branding. And so it's really interesting to watch.
She a blonde or a brunette? She's in between.
She's blonde.
She's blonde.
She's blonde. She's Swedish. She's like so perfect looking like a doll. Like, but she dresses very kind of like
How old is she?
sparkly, 27. It's kind of like, you think of Olivia Dean.
Yeah.
You got the hair, you got the outfit, you see it. Like the branding is so good. I think
I saw a thing that said that like if you want to be a pop star, you can't be like Tate McRae is the exception where she's blonde brunette. You have to either be fully brunette or fully blonde.
also, but what I think Tate McRae does is you have to stick to a hairstyle.
yeah.
But I mean, Zara Larsson does like have a hairstyle. It's more just like she hasn't found her voice. So it's a cool thing to watch this girl who's so successful, but no one knows who she is and trying to find her voice. And her managers are sitting there and I'm like, let's figure something out, guys. But it was just fascinating.
She lives in America?
She goes back and forth and she's really funny.
Is she super famous in Sweden?
I think so, but she's also like crazy talented. And when she was really young, she won like a Swedish song voice competition.
One of the number one things that blew my mind as a child was thinking that there were other famous people in the world, but we didn't know, like they were famous in their own country. And I'd be like, well, if you're not famous in America, then you're not actually famous.
You guys, that's why I'm so obsessed with my husband because he's so famous in Ireland.
No, and now I'm like obsessed with like being famous in a different country.
No, like that is so cool.
Like whenever anyone from Australia, like not Canada, sorry guys, but like you're right there with us, you know, like we're basically, we live together.
Okay, Drake.
But like if someone from Australia or like if you get recognized, like when we're in Italy or something, I'm like, no,
she's global.
No, this is amazing.
She's global.
So maybe she just hasn't translated yet into the American market.
Yeah, but her songs kill it in America. Yeah. So it's a very interesting. Also, do you remember 2017? There was like Halsey, Alessia Cara, was that her name?
Sure.
There was all of these singers that like are
like alternative type. Where is Halsey? Oh, I think she got married, had a baby, and she's like,
Halsey's
gotta go.
like on TikTok, basically being like, I don't want to be that famous anymore, which I respect
totally.
But what's interesting about the Zara documentary is from the very beginning. Like as a kid, she was like, I want to be as famous as Beyonce. Mm-hmm. I want to be super big. She's like so focused on it. I think that part of her like forgot to like live other things, to have her own like opinions and stuff. She just has always been like, I want to be a successful musician. But I love watching a woman who is just ambitious and it's not negative, which brings me to the controversial take of the week.
Which is?
Dancing with the Stars. Are you aware what happened?
I am abreast.
Are you aware what happened?
I have watched every single episode.
What the fuck happened that fucked up Dancing with the Stars for her?
As someone who's watched all seasons of Mormon Housewives, the first season, they put Whitney in. Everyone's like, oh, we hate her. Then you realize, oh, she's the whole show, okay? They wouldn't have
She's a star.
She's a star.
She's a star.
Okay? Basically, obviously, they all start getting more famous. So all the seasons then turn into like, we're filming reality TV. It's very fourth wall. Cut to this season, she was previously like, I'm leaving the group. Now I want back in on the group because, well, I want to film the show and I have to film the show. And then the other girls found out that her deal with Hulu was, great, I'll film Mom Talk if you get me an audition for Dancing with the Stars. And also I want an audition for something scripted. Hulu said, great, because this is showbiz,
and
baby.
She also didn't ask for a raise. She said, I don't want my raise.
She puts people in couches to watch TV. That's all they care about. Yeah. Great. And the girls are like, are you only here because you want Dancing with the Stars?
Are you only here for the zip line?
Yeah. And basically she was like, yeah, I am. And they were livid. Okay. And then she got in her car and she said, not only am I getting Dancing with the Stars, I'm gonna fucking win it. And I love that energy.
Wait, she said that?
Yeah.
So that's why people turn.
So they're and here's the other thing. Only women watch reality TV and no one hates a woman more than another fucking woman. Mm-hmm. And so people wanted her to see her not succeed at it, even though I do think she's one of the best dancers on there.
I get very sensitive to, like, they were showing this scene where they showed all the girls auditioning for Dancing with the Stars in a meeting. And then when her meeting came, it cut to all these confessionals of all the girls being like, oh my God, Whitney, when her meeting was the same as everyone else's.
Yeah.
So
and Taylor went on to get Bachelor,
but it's again, it's the kind of person that people.
Well, sometimes I feel like people watch reality TV and obviously don't have it from our lens, but like people are like, don't realize, okay, The Bachelorette is ABC and Hulu. Yeah. Taylor got The Bachelorette because she's on Mom Talk. Yeah. It's the same thing as Whitney going on Dancing with the Stars. Like, it's all one network.
Yeah, yeah, and also these people are making money for the network.
Right. The network wants them on other things because it's going to make them
made
money.
Off reality TV. Guess who made the most money?
The TV.
They're making the money.
Yeah.
But
Also, sorry, are you mad at Whitney for having vision?
Wait, sorry, are you mad at Whitney for being fucking honest? I love that she was like, this is what I want.
Also, sorry, are you mad at Whitney because she was given a platform and she goes, how am I going to capitalize it 20
I'm
times
so
harder?
happy you agree with me on this.
100%
I would have been
agree.
weirded out if she like lied to everyone and then like took someone else's spot.
Also, I wholeheartedly agree with her. And as someone who didn't even really like her the first season,
Yeah.
I'm on her side.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
Get your coins,
Well,
honey.
I've been in that situation too where like sometimes you are so annoyed with people, you're just like, this is my truth. And then they're mad at you for it. And you're like,
Here's
oh,
the other
fine.
thing. People that are on reality TV, I would even say specifically Mormon wives, they had a vision for their lives. I don't think being on a reality show popped into their head, but they were given this opportunity and they thought, oh my God, the actual dream I had for my life, this can help me get there.
Yeah.
Her actual dream is to be a dancer,
performer.
a performer. They're going to put her in Chicago. She's going to be
She
on Broadway.
better be in Chicago. Also, this is a girl who was born into a religion that's basically says you are like a servant of your husband.
Yeah.
So for
And her husband, actually, I think of the whole group, is the most supportive of the husbands.
So for her to get out of that, we should be applauding. Okay, I'm glad that my gut was right in this because I watched every episode of Dancing with the Stars and I'm sick to my stomach to the point that I might boycott it.
And
I'm
who's
sick.
left?
I'm sick to
It's
my
people that
fucking
like
stomach.
aren't even close
Okay.
to as good as her.
So this is kind of the tea. There's this guy, Andy. There's always someone on the show who's like an older guy who's like really funny. He's a
But he's
comedian.
not good.
But he sucks.
Oh, I know Andy.
But Andy Richter.
Yeah.
But it's funny because there's a woman who's exactly his age that no one treats like that.
Right, because she's a woman.
Because she's a woman, but everyone's like, Andy's so cute. And that they're like, do better
Yeah.
to the older woman. But anyway, Andy, everyone finally was like, we have to vote this guy off. He can't dance. We have to vote him off. So he gets voted off. But then everyone's like, we have to vote Whitney off because she can dance. And it's not fair
Perfect.
that she's such a good dancer. And Andy goes on TikTok and goes, guys, first you want to vote me off because I can't. Then you vote off someone who can. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Also, Alex Earl has dance training.
Yep.
The other woman has dance training. The other one's a gymnast. So like she's
Yeah.
trained.
Can move her body.
She's a professional
Yeah.
at moving her body. Dylan Efron's hot. And yeah, those are like the people.
Okay.
Oh, and Robert Irwin, who's amazing.
Okay.
But like it was supposed to be Robert Irwin, Whitney, and Alex Earl are like the top three favorites. For Whitney to get voted off when she did.
Before even the semifinals.
It was
At
the
the
semifinals,
semifinals.
but the semis are like a lot of people make the finals.
Okay.
It was so upsetting.
Heartbreaking.
And I do have to say, you guys, as someone who's done TV,
Mhm.
when a camera's in your face, when you're emotional, it's very hard to hold it together.
Totally.
And in that moment, I was like, we're going to see her character a little bit.
Yep.
The mic goes to her and she goes, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I met so many incredible people. I love you so much. Thank you.
A queen.
And I was
And
like,
you
you know
wanna know
what?
this-
I respect her because she got fucked.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I know you also love the show. I would assume that the people watching Dancing with the Stars are of a certain age and certain gender, and that's probably over 55, a woman, and they probably have a couple sons.
But I feel like that the normal watchers of Dancing with the Stars voted for her because they were like, she's an incredible dancer. I love her. But it was the TikTok people who watch Mormon wives that were like, we're getting her off.
Which are women.
True.
It's
True.
sad. It's actually so sad.
I wish that the energy we took to take another woman down, we took to take a man down.
Yeah, no.
Literally any man.
And any man.
I have a list.
Hannah.
And people go, I don't like her personality. She's dancing. All these other people who are not as good dancers as her,
Yeah.
not working as hard as her, not as fun to watch.
That's the
Not
other
as
thing.
committed.
She's extremely
so committed.
She just has like presence on screen. I'm sorry, like not all celebrities or people who get famous.
Yeah.
Do you actually want to watch them on screen?
Yeah.
She's on Mormon Wives because I'm sorry, without her,
Yeah.
it's not as good.
Yeah.
Like
I hate the gang up. I hate the bullying. I hate it on screen. I hate it off screen. So like when I see everyone decide like fuck Whitney, when it's like Give me something that she did that wasn't edited on a TV show.
Here's the other thing. When
Please.
one person is doing better than everyone else is like, we gotta claw her down because
Sunflower syndrome or
she
whatever.
makes us look bad that we didn't do anything. And it's like, okay, well, sorry, you had the same amount of time in the day as Beyonce and you didn't get it done, honey. Like,
I'm very upset. I'm mad at people.
I'm mad.
I'm disappointed.
Now I'm mad.
No.
And now we're mad.
And like I used to watch The Bachelor a lot.
Yeah.
And then one season they go, we're going to mix it up and we're going to have 2 bachelorettes and we're going to have the men decide which one is the bachelorette. I said,
No.
What man?
Why are we giving the
made
men
this
so
decision?
much power?
And I said, I can't watch this anymore. I'm not watching 2 women fight it out for men to like them. I'll watch 20 women fight it out with one man, but not that. Not the
I
other
have boundaries.
I have boundaries. I have boundaries.
No.
So anyway, I'm very upset, but Whitney already posted that she's in New York and like she's probably
I think she's auditioning for Chicago.
as she fucking should. I selfishly just like loved watching her dance and I love their dreams coming true.
Yeah, she wanted to be on it for so long.
But the truth is, when the cream rises to the top and she's gonna keep going and she's gonna do well. Final thing.
Yeah.
Back to me. Rosalia followed me on Instagram.
She did?
And I was gonna post about it, but then I was like, that's not cool. And then immediately I was like, what would a cool person post on Instagram? And then I was like, what does Rosalia think is cool that I should post on Instagram? So I am in a rut. I'm in a creative rut.
Okay,
I'm overthinking
let's
everything.
Think about it because the last
No,
time we got
let's-
into this situation, we
My
had to
love.
apologize to Haley. It was like a whole thing.
Well, I think like if someone famous follows you, like she's actually my style icon.
Wait, I had someone famous follow me and I haven't brought it up because I'm like so scared about it.
Oh no.
And like, cause I just like, I got nervous like immediately and I can't like look at it and I can't like follow back because I'm so scared. Channing Tatum. I'm like, well, are we getting married?
Wait. No, Channing's a giggler.
I think he thinks things are funny.
giggler. No, Channing is a full giggler. I know people who know people
Okay.
who know. He knows us.
Like I got nervous.
Well, he's my ex-boyfriend.
right. He's your ex-boyfriend.
So he's probably like looking at your page to see my stuff.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. That's typical Channing.
Wait, also, I went to the Bloomingdale's like window reveal this year.
How beautiful.
Wait, I can't believe I've never done that before.
What about a ring? What about a ring? What about diamonds?
She was so phenomenal.
Ray, we're talking about.
Yes.
It's funny because Olivia Dean is blowing up like British jazz girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ray's been
Yeah.
working hard. So Ray now has the song. The jazz British
I'm a
girls.
big Ray fan.
Actually, the British girls now, plus Lily Allen,
no,
they're
I'm
kind
like,
of crushing it.
no, I'm like, do we go?
Oh my
Do
God,
we
like,
move?
should we change this to
yeah,
a British
I could call
podcast?
Victoria.
Oh my God.
Wait. And then I was with a girlfriend who
Who?
she's blonde.
Okay.
I was with a girlfriend who knows Victoria Beckham. And she had said something and she was like, oh yeah, Victoria said that about you. And I go, sorry, what? She's like, yeah, me and Victoria talked about you. And I was like, okay.
Wait, that's like when you have a crush and you're like, what did they say? What did they say?
No, that's literally, I was
tell me
like, oh,
every
like,
fucking word.
I was like, what was her tone though? Like,
Yeah,
was
what
it
was
like
her
a quick combo or was she just like, oh yeah, I know her? Or was she like, oh my God, I love her? She's like, no, she thinks you're so adorable. I'm like, I am adorable. She's actually spot on.
That's why I checked your website. It said she's adorable. Victoria Beckham. Wait, now when you go on stage, people go, she has a big podcast. Victoria Beckham called her adorable.
Literally, that's how people should introduce me from now on.
Oh God.
Anyway, it's Thanksgiving week. I love Thanksgiving. It's like it's my favorite.
Let's start from the beginning. What do you like about Thanksgiving? No, I love Thanksgiving too. I can't wait. And you know what we're thankful for? Giggling.